In an industrial site in the Middle East, an end customer is anxious about the same thing again and again. The service life of the die is unstable. Some fail in just a few months, while others last a full year. Facing this uncertainty, the customer did not go back to the original channel partner. Instead, they started asking several suppliers for quotes, ready to switch their supply system. The trust between the channel partner and the end customer is quietly loosening. This case, what would you do? Facing this situation, our colleague Li did not rush to offer a low price. Instead, he first used a method called customer value diagnosis. It asks 5 questions first. Why is the customer willing to spend money? What is his original pain, anxiety, and uncertainty? What better state are we taking him to? Where does this value stop? Have we started to define what good means in his mind? Li judged that this customer is not afraid of price, but of downtime. What he buys is a certain answer that can avoid risk and let him answer to his own company. So Li started with technical communication, understanding the real working conditions of the die, collecting temperature, pressure, assembly, and failure patterns, then proposed a targeted trial of a new material, turning every installation into analyzable, improvable data through usage records. This company has been introducing scientific management methods to deepen its understanding of customer value. This time, the methodology comes from the Customer Value Diagnosis of Dr. Jiang Ruxiang, Doctor of Economic Sociology at Peking University. Dr. Jiang emphasizes that customer value is not how much the product itself is worth, but why the customer is willing to pay this money, why he is willing to pay more, and why he is willing to trust for the long term. The customer does not pay for our effort, but for the journey from a bad state to a better state. Those who truly understand the customer do not explain how good the product is, but know where he suffered before and where they have taken him. And this is not a chance to quote a price. It is a chance to upgrade product supply into a customer trust system. Choosing to do so is not a sales skill. It is a choice of what kind of market player this company wants to be, not taking the customer away from the channel partner, but helping the channel partner keep the customer. What the customer buys is not a product, but the possibility of becoming better. What the customer pays extra for is not the price, but the certainty of taking fewer detours. What the customer believes in for the long term is not words, but being truly brought to a better state again and again. This small matter of a die quality dispute comes back to this company's original intention, helping customers reduce downtime, stabilize production, and win peace of mind. When customers stop only asking how much, and instead ask whether this batch of material is stable and who is responsible for local service. Price will no longer be the only battlefield. This is the mission of UCO, dedicated to exporting high-quality Chinese parts, improving the value of equipment worldwide, and letting the world recognize Made in China.